And as they walk, many people holding this sign in memory of Joe Stafford, who was allegedly shot last week by the MARTA police. Hundreds of people still showing up to celebrate the birthday of a civil rights icon. Dr. Joseph Lowery turned 90 years old today. Just to give you an idea of the severity of this fire, crews have been on scene for over an hour and 15 minutes now, and even within the last 5 minutes, we have seen visible flames coming out of the roof of the building. These arrests come after a months-long investigation from both the Fulton County Sheriff's Office and the FBI into the corruption inside of the Fulton County Jail. Family members say this is a very tight-knit neighborhood, and they believe someone here may know something. If you have any information, please call the DeKalb County Police Department. Reporting in DeKalb County, Hope Jensen, Channel 2 Action News, Night Beat. We learned earlier today that the federal grand jury has returned indictments for 1 Fulton County deputy sheriff and 3 detention officers with taking payments to smuggle cocaine, marijuana, cell phones, and other contraband into the Fulton County Jail. This iPhone video taken by a Channel 2 reporter shows 4 jail employees arriving at FBI headquarters this morning wearing handcuffs and the same navy blue jumpsuits as the inmates they guard every day. These arrests are the result of an intensive federal investigation into allegations that employees were smuggling and selling contraband inside the jail.
Agents used a variety of investigative techniques, including an undercover operation, to identify the 4 law enforcement officers that are charged here today.
This security tape shows Sheriff Deputy Marvy Dingle Jr. and detention officers Brian Anthony, Akil Scott, and Derek Frazier leaving the jail this morning after they were arrested during the staff roll call. Sheriff Jackson told us that during the arrest, the other employees applauded and thanked the arresting officers for providing security for them.
Most of our employees are hardworking, dedicated, honest employees, but the few that disgrace them cause the problems for all of us. And some of these employees are conflicted. They don't know what side of the bars they belong on, so we're going to help them make that decision.
The 4 officers are charged with extortion for accepting payments ranging from several $100s to $1,000 to provide contraband to inmates inside the jail.
The FBI and the Fulton County Sheriff and my office are all committed to aggressively prosecuting officers who sell their badge by smuggling contraband into jails and prison.
Dingle and Anthony are also charged with accepting payments to protect real cocaine deals outside the jail. They're appearing in court as we speak, and we'll have more updates for you on Channel 2 Action News Night Beat at 11. This morning we watched as law enforcement raided this house and arrested a woman we have been investigating for months. They say she stole foreclosed houses and rented them out in 3 different counties.
I haven't hurt anybody, and I've taken no money under false pretenses.
Even as she is being taken away in handcuffs, Susan Weidman insists that she thought what she was doing was legal. But prosecutors disagree.
Everything is fake. Everything is bogus. You know, no one could accidentally do this.
They say Weidman stole foreclosed homes in Fulton, Forsyth, and DeKalb counties and rented them out, creating fake leases, law firms, and property management companies to keep law enforcement away.
When law enforcement or authorities would question why they were there, they would present the bogus lease and say, well, we have a right to be here.
Weidman even filed paperwork in court claiming that because the houses were abandoned, they now belonged to her. This morning, a grand jury indicted Weidman on charges of racketeering. They also indicted her 2 renters, Ian Gray and Matthew Lowery, who in previous interviews with Channel 2 claimed to be innocent victims. But prosecutors say they were in on the scheme. Neighbors of the house in DeKalb County had been calling authorities for almost a year. They were relieved to see Weidman being driven away in a police car and to know that the house was finally empty.
I'm so glad. It's terrifying to live 2 doors up from people who have just taken over a beautiful home in the neighborhood.
Weidman is currently being held in the DeKalb County Jail. Prosecutors promise neighbors she will not be allowed back in this neighborhood. Reporting in Decatur, Hope Jensen, Channel 2 Action News. The event here tonight lasted much longer than expected because there was just so much to say about 90 years of life of such an iconic man. Hundreds of people lined the red carpet tonight to celebrate the birthday of Reverend Dr. Joseph Lowery.
I wish I had the words to adequately describe what it means. It's a beautiful, overwhelming, elaborate extravaganza. I'm thankful, I'm blessed.
It was a night filled with big names to honor the man who was known as the Dean of the Civil Rights Movement.
It's huge to celebrate the 90th birthday of a human being who was so instrumental in the civil rights movement.
They launched a movement to change the world.
None of us would be on the stage if they hadn't opened the door to the stage to us.
The event, hosted by Soledad O'Brien, featured performances by Lady Tremaine Hawkins and Stevie Wonder, and speeches by Al Sharpton, Martin Luther King III, and many more. President Barack Obama, Oprah Winfrey, and others sent video tributes to wish Dr. Lowry a happy birthday. The event tonight was also used as a fundraiser to raise money for the Joseph E. Lowry Institute for Justice and Human Rights. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Tonight was topped off by a performance of Happy Birthday by Stevie Wonder, and Dr. Lowry gave the closing remarks.
There aren't any words at my command that would adequately express what's in my heart. Thank you so much.
As a 90th birthday present, Delta Airlines dedicated a plane to Dr. Lowry. This plane, with his signature on the side, will transport him, his friends, and his family to the Martin Luther King dedication in Washington next week. Reporting in Midtown Atlanta, Hope Jensen, Channel 2 Action News, Night Beat.
Live, local, late breaking. This is Channel 2 Action News at 6 p.m. Coverage you can count on.
Emotions ran high tonight as an Atlanta school board member resigned from his post.
I just concluded in the end that it shouldn't be this hard to do what's right for kids.
Tonight we ask him if he's giving up on the kids in the midst of a scandal. Good evening, I'm Hope Jensen. Neighbors are outraged about a tire slashing that left more than 10 cars damaged. The slashing was discovered this morning just off Confederate Circle in southeast Atlanta. Channel 2's Sana Sayani is live in the newsroom with a surprising interview she got out in the field. Sana? And happening now, a broken water main in DeKalb County is spraying water over 100 feet in the air. The water main broke around 5 yesterday afternoon on Shallowford Road, and it's still spraying. Contractors hit the line while installing a guardrail. They've been working nonstop to shut it off, but the size and pressure in the line is making it difficult.
It's very dangerous work. Yeah, you got over 200 pounds of pressure, you know, a 30-inch main with water shooting out of a hole that's, you know, about the size of a donut, give or take.
Hundreds of people have been without water since yesterday afternoon. Workers are saying it should be back on in the next couple of hours. Marietta residents are asking the Cobb County Health Department for help with a sewage problem tonight. They say this spewing sewage is making their sidewalk a disgusting addition to their neighborhood. Channel 2's Roshni Chakshi reports from the 15-foot-long puddle of sludge. Investigators are looking into what caused a Henry County school bus to catch fire this morning. There were 22 students on board when smoke started billowing out of the engine. Flames completely engulfed the bus in a matter of minutes. Students rushed to get out the door.
Get out, get out, get out!
Oh my God, oh my God. All I could think was to get everybody off.
No one was seriously hurt. The bus passed its safety inspection just last week. Thank you for counting on Channel 2 Action News.